Seeing how these courts have evolved to no computers to with computers, and then seeing them evolve from not knowing the number of cases they handle to just knowing what the issues in their caseloads are is, something that I really, really appreciate with the program. Them knowing the issues that therefore allows these courts to resolve their issues themselves. Prior to Justice, there was a bridge program that started the Supreme Court into looking at the lower court issues of caseloads and high caseloads, in fact, and ineffective justice in the Philippines. That bridge program then resulted to proven practices that worked in some branches and not in others. So the Justice program continued that effort.
As you very well know, the Quezon City has the biggest population in the National Capital Judicial Region. So much so that 1/3 of the population resides in the city. So you could just imagine the number of cases being filed every day in our jurisdiction. Despite the limited number of courts and the burgeoning dockets, the Quezon City trial courts continue to trailblaze judicial reforms. If ever most of these projects have been implemented in Quezon City, it is because of the number of cases being filed with us. The notion is, if a certain project is applicable in Quezon City and very effective in Quezon City, this could be effectively implemented throughout the country.
In 2014, when the Justicia project was launched, Branch 79 was one of the courts chosen to be a pilot court with its heavy caseload.
The Justicia project made a very big impact to all the courts in Quezon City. Before the implementation of the program, most of our courts have dockets numbering 700 and some even to 1,000. But after the implementation of the Justicia project, drastic reduction in our loads happened. There are now courts that have only below 100 cases in their dockets. And most of us now have only an average of 300 cases per courts. All because of the Justicia project implemented in our courts.
When the program started, there were many congested courts in the Philippines. A study had defined court congestion as those courts with 300 or more pending cases. With our partner, the Asia Foundation, we provided decongestion to the courts with 500 or more cases.
Because under the Justicia project, we were given the decongestion officers. So with the help of decongestion officers, we were able to come up with a decongestion plan, and these officers was able to help me in the resolution of some of the cases which had been pending for several years already.
eCourt is a computer-based system that allows judges to organize, plan, and control the flow of cases from filing up to execution of decision. This initiative aims to increase court efficiency and transparency by streamlining court processes and by providing litigants and lawyers easy access to case information. eCourt includes raffling of newly filed cases, automatic computation of court fees, managing the court calendar, tracking the status of cases in real time with dashboards for judges, issuing orders to parties during hearings, electronic recording and tracking of outgoing mail.
But with the aid of the eCourt, daily I could already monitor what cases were raffled to my court and the age of cases. So the eCourt has greatly helped my court in monitoring the status of the status of cases. The eCourt has also helped my court because when the parties come to court to follow up cases, with a click of a finger, the clerks in charge should be able to inform the parties of the status of their cases. Unlike before, the clerks in charge have to look for the court records to be able to inform the parties of the status of their cases and when would be the next hearings of their cases. Of the continuous trial, the guidelines for continuous trial, we conducted continuous hearings every day. So with determination and hard work and with the implementation, the strict implementation of the guidelines for continuous trial, we were able to reduce the docket of the court. As of 2017, December 2017, the caseload of Branch 79 was only 57.
There are several areas where automation becomes a good tool. If we improve the capacities of judges to render judgments on intellectual property cases, and our tool improves our monitoring of the timelines that are set for those kinds of cases, businesses will feel that the judiciary actually addresses their concerns about intellectual property cases. That's how we got the Philippines out of the intellectual property watch list in the first place. It's more of, we have to see court automation as a conduit to other capacity building programs. So when we strengthen financial rehabilitation and insolvency understanding among judges and even among lawyers, we improved how special commercial courts are able to handle these cases, and the court generally understands and monitors compliance to specific requirements on financial rehabilitation and insolvency. When we improved timeliness of cases and started implementing continuous trial, automation had a big impact into ensuring that the courts could see all of their cases at one time and see which cases have to be decided on within the timelines. Otherwise, without the tool, they wouldn't have known or kept track a week before about these cases.
The Justice Program promoted alternative dispute resolution through trainings in partnership with the Office of the Government Corporate Counsel, government-owned and controlled corporations, the Public-Private Partnership Center, and private entities like the National Center for Mediation. ABA Rowley worked with executive agencies to develop new mediation rules for the Court of Tax Appeals, improved ADR rules with the Philippine Mediation Center, and developed training modules for mediators with accompanying manuals.
Under dispute resolution, we did train private mediators to undertake business mediation in business disputes. And we supported that through the continuous trial procedure implemented along with our partner, the Asia Foundation.
The Public Information Kiosk is a display monitor installed in each of the 12 halls of justice. The public can use it to search for their cases using either a name of one of the parties or its docket case number. Once found, the kiosk will display basic information about the case, such as case title, docket case number, branch it is assigned to, status of the case, last case incident, and next hearing dates. When you click on a hearing date, you will be taken to the e-calendar and you will see what number your case will be for the said date. The public can also browse the e-calendars of the court using the kiosk. This e-calendar mirrors the one used and generated by the courts themselves and is updated in real time. Find Justice PH is a free mobile application available offline and online that takes advantage of the widespread use of smartphones and other devices to help connect individuals with free and low-cost legal services and provides information on the location of trial courts, judicial reforms, and case filing procedure.
All these projects were realized in collaboration with the Supreme Court and the unwavering support from the development partners, which I now make special mention of: the American Bar Rule of Law Initiative, the Asia Foundation, and the USAID, treated as co-equals in the quest for genuine reform in the judiciary.
In all instances continuous trial, automated hearing, and live link technology, the judicial system improved a lot. Maraming salamat po.